Hey, they're in the car. It's done, guys. We'll see what the verdict is. If I can buy it back. See what happens. Alright guys, this is what's left of the car. You can see pretty big impact here, some frame damage. Airbags deployed. This wheel got cracked. And it's kind of hard to tell, but this wheel's bent in a little bit, so there might be some axle damage. Just heard from the insurance that it's gonna be declared a total loss. So much for the Z06. I guess we'll move on to bigger and better things. I'll miss this car, man. I only owned it for 3 months, pretty much exactly. It's easily the most fun car I've driven. This is a video I didn't want to have to make, but I feel like I owe y'all an explanation. So last week sometime I did end up crashing my Corvette Z06, and it really sucks because I only had it for about 3 months, but it was a very eventful 3 months, you could say. I mean, I drove it halfway across the country. There's not much better of a way to really experience a car than doing that, right? Taught myself really how to drive manual on that with a few little sessions before. So it was really all or nothing on that trip. It was just a ton of fun to drive that car though. I would definitely recommend anyone in the market for a Z06 to get one. I'd love to have it back, but insurance has already called me. It's a total loss. If you haven't already seen the posts that I've put out on Instagram or YouTube, what ended up happening is just lost control in the rain. I was going under the speed limit, just driving the conditions of the road generally, and on 290 there's a section of road where it's kind of split in two in the middle of the lanes. Half of the lane was the newer noise reduction concrete that gets real slick in the rain. The other half was the older, rougher concrete. And my car was still gripping on that older, rougher concrete. And that power to that, while slipping on the other side, pushed me to the right, or to the left, going that way towards the end, like the middle part of the highway. And ended up hitting the barrier and bounced back. And yeah, it just wasn't a good scene. I'm very lucky to have walked away with that. I just have a little cut on my pinky. That's it. Stiff neck. But it could have been a whole lot worse. So first and foremost, I definitely need to be thankful for that. And I appreciate all the very kind messages y'all have been sending me. A lot of pick-me-ups and the car's replaceable. I'm not. And I do appreciate it, guys. Like I posted the other day, every time I say I appreciate y'all, I really mean that from my heart. I wouldn't have been able to have the Z06 without y'all. I wouldn't have been able to make any of these cool trips without y'all, like Switzerland or any of that stuff. So it does mean a lot that y'all will stick behind me, I guess is the right way to say that. But for the time being, I think I'm just gonna chill out for a little bit. I'm going to pick up a truck tomorrow, just a little Tundra. But give me a few months, let me get insurance settled, and just save up, because I definitely don't want to be going back down from the Z06. I want to keep moving up in the world, I guess you could say. Not to say anything, but no Mustangs. I don't want a Camaro SS, nothing like that. I'm really leaning towards another vet. But maybe I can save up a little bit in a few months and get a ZR1, C6 ZR1. Or I did have a buddy of mine offer a C8 Corvette at MSRP, which would be really cool for the channel. The brand new mid-engine Corvette. We'd have to work that one out though, because that is quite a bit more expensive, even with being at MSRP. I promise though, I'll be back. You'll see me at meet still. Just not in a cool car for a little while. But you'll definitely see me at meets. I'll be back in something else soon, hopefully in the next few months. Looking, like I said, at a C6 ZR1 or a C8 vet. But if you do have any other things that you'd maybe like to see on the channel, let me know. I'm always open to comments. I like seeing what y'all are thinking and what y'all want to see on the channel, just any sort of suggestions in general. But yeah, the cherry on top is I had literally just put on those American Racing headers. I'll put a few sound clips right here. But that's $2,200 something down the drain because I never got to get that cartoon for or anything. And that was what I was on the way to actually do in that car, which really sucks. It sounded incredible. I wish I could have had it at a show for y'all guys to hear, but yeah, that was just kind of like the cherry on top. But had a few little rough days after that, seeing my dream car get towed away, crumpled, and then getting called and told it was totaled. That's never fun. I'm sure some of you all guys have experienced that. But I can't let it bother me too much. Accidents happen. I couldn't have done anything in that situation. I just probably should have waited until the rain stopped to go to get the car tuned. But I'll be bigger. I'll be back bigger and better. Let me know what y'all guys want to see on the channel, actually. I'd really like to know. Like I said, C6, Z01, or C8 are my first choices because I do want to stay in the vet family. I didn't get to experience it for too much, but I did do a lot of driving in the short 3 months that I had the car. But yeah, I guess I'll catch y'all in the next video, guys. See ya. One last cool thing I did get to keep off the vet. After doing the headers, I never put the engine covers back on. They're still in the back, so I got to take these with me. It's like a little memorabilia token from the vet. Ooh, stay please. Got both of them right here. It's kind of cool. Might hang them up on the wall or something. Kind of like an engine pattern, but next step maybe an LS9. I don't know.